Brian from the Lido joins us now. He's here, though. He's not currently in the Lido. So you're
He's
from
in
the
the Moose
Lido.
FM studio.
We're live
But
in
from
From
studio.
the
Lido.
Lido, though. Well,
That's
or
right.
you're like, you represent the Lido. You're not from there.
You are the Lido in human form. You're a human manifestation of the Lido
the
Theatre.
morning has continuously gotten weirder.
Correct.
I'll say.
Correct.
I have morphed the Lido from what it was to what it currently is to this day.
Yeah.
That's
does
what
that-
we could say.
The Lido wizard. Magician.
I like that. I like to think of you,
You
as a
are the
wizard.
leader.
Sometimes you
Lido.
wonder how things came about
Yeah.
at the Lido. Yeah.
Magica.
Not without effort, for sure.
Yeah. If
Magical.
I was going to say, if you're the Lido wizard, then the Lido's where the magic happens.
Oh, good one. Good segue.
That wasn't loud enough. Get it together.
That was good. That was good.
He played you a rim shot.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even see
played
him
it
reach
for
for it.
myself because I made the joke. but
Okay,
thanks
well,
for playing,
he didn't
Katarina.
play it for you, Brian.
I don't need it. It's okay. I don't need his.
He doesn't
self-serving.
need the help
I don't
of
need
sound
that.
He doesn't need your sound effects, Dub. He doesn't need your thumb either.
No, yes, the raccoon thumb thing. Yes. We had some good things happen last week.
Let's hear it.
Really good things. We had Cody Robbins come in for the medical fundraiser for Shane Pallister.
This was last Friday night,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. Cody was blown away. He actually drove from Saskatchewan and he arrived 4 hours before the event and just giddy up right into it.
Yeah.
Wonderful human being. Began his career filming outdoors for other people. And I don't even remember who it was because, I don't know, I'm old and have a bad memory. But
Bad memory.
it's so
bad
cool that he
shoulder.
wanted to be on that. Yeah, it's all breakaway now. Mr. Potato Head. But he actually decided he wanted to do this on his own. This is what he wanted to do for a career.
Yeah.
And he, constance to purpose, he went out and did it. And now he has quite a successful Live to Hunt show on TV. And a wonderful human being. Blown away by Fort St. John, the support here that Shane received for the fundraiser. It's not my story to tell on the dollars that were raised, but it was in typical Fort St. John fashion. Let's just say that. And
Significant.
you guys out there in Radio Land, you'll know what we mean by that number.
Yeah.
There's more than one comma. Let's just say that. Okay.
Amazing.
But he wants to come back and he wants to do an entire Peace Country tour where he does the same thing. What an engaging speaker. And I'm not a hunter. In no means do I like it, but I found myself sitting there watching him tell the stories, and some of which Shane was actually in the footage,
Yeah.
and doing what he does, the ram hunter. But it was a really, really well done evening. Excellent meal by the meat doctor out of Dawson. We haven't dealt with them before in the Lido, and I can say we will certainly be dealing with them again.
Nice.
Oh, John and Marcia, they're really, really, they're really simple, great people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not simple as in medical or mental
No.
capacity, but yeah,
Gotcha.
just really wonderful individuals, wonderful human beings, and and they dated or donated a large portion of the cost to the event, and as did everyone.
Amazing.
Super good
I love
good
when
night.
people come together, but then it doesn't. It's like to give to this, for him, but then it continues. It's like the people who are there to help put on the show, the people who are speaking, like there's all these layers of, okay, now we're going to give. Okay, now we're going to give. Now, and it just keeps on going. It's so
It is,
beautiful.
and whether it doesn't really matter which organization it is in town. If we, as a village, as a city, we do it from the inside out, that makes for a better city. And if we wait for the federal government to take care of us, or the provincial government, or it is something that we need to be assisting with our own destiny. Assisting with what we need as a society, and our society is different than it would be in Quebec or Newfoundland. It is. We live differently here, and so sometimes we're never heard, or we're not heard. Back east or down south, but you know what? If we are or we aren't, that is it. We are and we aren't. So let's just deal with that, with the parameters we have, and the Fireman's Ball is coming up.
Yep.
Another super event, and it just those that are not from this region are just blown away by how much generosity that there is from the business community and the people of the community, in supporting these kinds of things.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
I mean, not to hijack your time, but the amount of pre-orders that Tim Hortons got for their Smile Cookie campaign in support of the Fort
Another
St. John
one.
Hospital Foundation, record-breaking this
Over
year. So,
6,000 pre-orders, and their goal is just over 11,000 cookies.
yeah.
Wow.
So like just with their pre-orders, they're like halfway there almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, Fort St. John just showing up time and time again for these things. So
Every time.
there you go.
Yeah, it is. And when you say hijack my time, no.
Yeah.
It's our time. It's our time. I love telling people that where I'm from. They might not know where the hell I'm talking about. When I say, hey, do you want to come and perform at the Lido? They go, okay, is that close to Vancouver? No, it's nowhere near Vancouver.
Very
But it is in
Closer to
Canada, I'll tell you
Vancouver
that.
than it is to Toronto, but
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a
That-
way to look at it.
Very optimistic of him, isn't it? Yes. He's my optimist friend.
Yeah,
Dub.
your optimism is spreading.
Fun thing happened this weekend as well. The Saturday night following, Rose Prairie Romance. They had their new album launch, and it was written and recorded when we had all the fires. So it was called Local Smoke. Great name for it.
such a great name for an
It
album.
is.
I love it.
And it could mean so many different things.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. We had Ben Matchett opened. And what a wonderful entertainer. He's the fellow that runs the Hudson's Hope
the
Folk
Peace Valley
Festival,
Folk Fest.
or Peace Valley. Just wonderful entertainer, and what a fruit salad of music we had.
A fruit
Ben,
salad of music.
a
Well, it's
big
when
mix.
you put it all together, and
I know.
A delicious mix.
I love that. I've never heard that before.
He started out doing a lot of grassroots songs. You can enunciate absolutely every single word, and everything is so clear and concise. And then we went on to a band called Fine Line Livin', which was a little bit more hard, or harder rock.
Aggressive.
Right. And then we finished the night off with Rose Prairie Romance, which is not as hard a rock as what Fine Line Livin' is. Fun story on that, though, is when I bought the Lido in 2007, when my wife and I bought the Lido in 2007, there was a band called Fallen Idols, and a group of guys. That was the first band we ever had in the Lido play, and this is the morphing of that band. Fine Line Livin' is. I mean, we're missing Tony Futura. Connor O'Kranick, who plays with Rose Prairie Romance, was actually the bassist during that concert with that band, and it's just fun to see this. I mean, we're talking 19 years ago, and these guys are still banging it out.
Yeah.
And they just love it that much. That isn't what they do for a living, obviously. They need T4s and they need houses and picket fences and stuff and kids. But it's great to see them just evolve into it, And I'd actually taken a snippet of the evening. I sent it down to my son, Adam, who was going through the music scene at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And anyhow, it was just so great. Weird thing happened at the end of the night. There's always that debrief at the end, and it's so fun because Connor and Dave Bodner and it always seems to be the three of us standing there at the stage going, wow, it's pretty good. How could it be better? What could we do next time? When's the next one? And so I put on Leonard Cohen Closing Time. Like, they'd been having beers at the end of the show, and they're really enjoying it, and I'm sober and listening to them talk about having beers at the end of okay, it's closing time, guys. So I put the song on. They didn't get the hint. But 15 minutes later, we're standing out front of the Lido at 1:30 in the morning, and Connor looks across the street towards the open parking lot, kitty corner of the Lido, and there is the biggest beaver that I've probably seen in Fort St. John just walking across. Now, he wasn't in the crosswalk. He was about 6 feet back of the crosswalk.
Beaver was jaywalking? Somebody called
I wouldn't
the
be
RC.
that concerned about where the heck did he come from?
Yeah,
He
that's
has
my
business.
question.
He was at the New Frontier living his best life.
You're far from home, buddy.
He was at
With the Facebook stuff you could have fun with. So Bodner
we'll
pulls
leave it
out
at
his
that.
phone. He takes a picture of this beaver crossing the road. And
Are you sure it wasn't the beers talking?
I could show you the picture. It is a beaver, and that is one big flat tail. But it's just so funny that, what a weird end to a night. Watching a beaver across the road at
In the middle of
1:30.
Fort St. John. It's not like you're backed on Fish Creek. Like,
Yeah.
where did the beaver? I have
Where's he
so many
going?
questions. Where's he going? Where did he come from?
Maybe catch last call at the hitching post or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
It was out for a night. It was like, you know what? I'm
So
done.
much fun.
I built my
Like-
lodge. I deserve a drink.
Fun
Yeah.
and funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of that, we have May Fool's comedy.
Yeah.
We're going to call it April Fool's, but we ran out of days in April, and they weren't available. So we thought, well, it'd be hilarious. We'll call it May Fool's Day. Lots of fun. Ryan Short has been to the Lido before. Funny guy, and it's neat to see his career just keep getting bigger and better,
Yeah.
and him, writing new material, and just, it's neat to see him grow as well.
Yeah.
Noah Brodeur has been here once before. We've never had Jen Cicato. Looking forward to it. She's kind of killing it in the circuit.
Yeah.
So they're going to be here Friday, May 2nd, I think it is, and looking for lots of laughter. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially when the new comedians or the new acts come to Fort St. John, and when they walk inside, it's like, wow, I wasn't expecting this. And we have a little bit of a reputation, it's derived from the crowds that come out to the shows. And the entertainment we have, and our wait staff, and the beers are always cold, and it's all those things that if you can just get 60-70% of things right, everybody has a great night.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you.
Highly recommend, by the way.
Oh, highly
The
recommend.
Lido never disappoints, but comedy at the Lido always slaps. It's always amazing.
Yes.
You will laugh a lot.
And that's we need lots of that, because
Yes.
there's a lot of things that happen that haven't been so great.
Yeah.
We've got Moana coming up, school
Oh.
production. We did Lion King last year with the Burt Bow School District.
Yes,
Sarah did
that's
such a
right.
wonderful job. That is something I'm really looking forward to. May 5, 6, 7. It's about 60 kids involved in this, and obviously the Lido is a smaller venue.
Yeah.
But they bring in a trailer for dressing in the back, and they dress in the back alley, so to speak. What a heartwarming production.
Yeah.
Just to see all those kids there. And we had one fella last year. Actually, they were all really good, but we had him more on the technical side more than the acting side. And that's where Giannis Palm, which has since passed away, he took a real leadership role with these kids. And we had audio production, video production, sound. And he's teaching everybody, well, him and Skylar both from Systems, teaching these kids how to do these things. Well, Avery, who was the guy on the soundboard last year, he evolved into actually going into doing open mic and helping out at Casey's. And now he's contacted us and he says, I want to be part of the production. Doesn't want to be paid for it, just wants to pay it forward and teach the new kid how to do it. So it is a really rewarding thing to see it happen. Sarah and her group are amazing. Ted Sloan's involved with it a bit, helping with some of the acting skills and things, I guess. So that is coming up June 5, 6, 7. We posted it up, and the matinee on the Thursday is completely sold out already.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah, there's
Yes, that's so exciting
a couple
to hear
hundred
that.
tickets sold already, and we just posted it 2 days ago. So
Good
it is. It is what it is, and it'll be fantastic little performance. We're happy to have it. Library's doing 25th anniversary. We've got May 25th. We've got Pegs and Potholes Cribbage.
Yes.
I know, last one for the season, or last one for the before summer season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotcha.
Last one for the spring season.
That's right, leading into summer kind of thing. Yeah. There's so much going on that really just get out of your house.
Yes.
Go check some stuff out.
Have fun. Be happy. Okay. Yes. Brian, you have, I'm assuming, tickets still available to all of the things you just mentioned to us?
There is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the lido.ca is where you can check out everything that's upcoming. There's also a contact us section there. So if you want to inquire about having an event at the Lido, you could do so. But Dub, you always have the phone number on hand?
Yeah, it's 785-3011.
It's on head, not on hand.
On head.
He's wise.
Wait, why you got to talk about my head?
That's
Okay,
Because I'm bald?
It's the only thing I can see.
Oh, there.
I mean, there's other parts of you, but
It's glistening.
it's from here up. I see you, my friend. Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, we have to go now. Ryan, it's always good to have you here, sir.
Thanks for having me, guys.